The only reason I'm not doing Cyberpunk at this very moment is because I have some other games I want to play, because Cyberpunk is going to be a very long game. That's like, to do everything and get like the best ending, probably 170 hours. Probably. I don't mind putting in 170 hours into Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk will be that one PlayStation exclusive that I will fully watch. Nice. Oh, the best thing about Cyberpunk is that it's I'll try. Gotcha. Now for reals, that's gonna be a hell of a game. I've been waiting for that game for 5 years. Like legit, I'm super excited for that, and I think it has a really good chance of being game of a generation. But so excited. Waited 5 long years for it. So what's another few days, or a week at most. I got some other games I want to play before I close up the year, start that. I can't wait. Maybe. Next 2 days. It's like I'm in easy mode. What the hell is this? This looks important. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. It looks like this. Okay. Interesting. Remember E3 and then there was a bunch of hype games that got popularity besides the obvious few? That not got. Wait. A bunch of hype games, but like none got popularity because the obvious. Oh yeah, of course. I can only remember Cyberpunk and Doom. Yeah, Cyberpunk and Doom. Those were really big. What else was at E3? Actually, there was no E3 this year. E3 last year. Well, technically there was. The third parties did like their own little mini, like Nintendo Directs. There wasn't any. There was no E3 this year. Wow, that hasn't happened, and there hasn't not been an E3 since like the 90s. There was The Last of Us, right? 2. That was really big. 2020 has been so crazy, I forgot that there wasn't an E3. There were press conferences, but they weren't E3. Like, they were all by themselves. I think Spider-Man was there. Was Spider-Man? Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Because Sony did they had the Spider-Man Ratchet & Clank reveal. Horizon Part 2, The Forbidden West. Nintendo had games. I can't remember what they were, but they had games. I think it was the Mario games. Too much drama. Yeah, there wasn't an Evo either. Oh, dude. Talk about core values in the FGC. Yeah. Animal Crossing, New Horizons. That was big for them. Bruh, they announced Devil May Cry 6 in E3 depending on what year it is. Right? We've won again! Can you believe Devil May Cry 5 was 2 years ago? I swear to you, I felt like I played that game last year. It's been 2 years. Why did they let that thing come out? Why? Resident Evil 8. That's right, RE8. RE8 got revealed. And Capcom's other new game with the little, the astronaut guy and the little girl on the moon. We still don't know what that is. It's just Project something. Square Enix, Project Athia, Godfall. I don't know, it's kind of weird. The fact that there wasn't an E3, so it's not like all lumped together and I didn't get to see everything like as it's usually presented. It's like, here's a day of gaming. Watch all these videos for the next 4 days. It usually sits more in my mind, but everyone kind of just did their own little conference for like an hour, 2 hours, and then that was it. It's like everyone just like, here's all the things. There's nothing else for us to talk about. So I was like, it was cool, but I honestly miss E3. Like, legit. I know people like, some people want E3 to just die and like go away, but I like it. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it really is like video game Christmas. I hear that getting tossed around a lot. But we got the Game Awards tomorrow. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about the Game Awards. What time is it? If it starts around 7 or 8, I can stream it. We'll watch along. I completely forgot. This 2020 has just like, Bro, Devil May Cry 6 gonna be hype because of the boo V turned into book. Game Awards 7 Eastern time. Ooh, I don't know if I can. That's Eastern. Damn. So like 4? Damn, they're starting hella early. Are you sure? Is that like the actual thing, or is there like is Jeff Keighley gonna do like a? They say it'll start like at 7 Eastern, but it's actually like an hour and a half of like the Game Awards. This is like the pre-show tape. We'll be live in another hour and a half. Here's some exclusive reveals, and then it's like Peggle 4 announced. Okay, I think so. Looked it up. Damn, I don't think I can do it then. Muglore, check if there's gonna be like a if Jeff Keighley, if that's like the actual start time, or if it's like if there's like a pre-show into the actual show. Not gonna lie, I'm new to the gaming community. First game live stream thing was E3 with Ego. Oh, nice! Really? I was the first? Oh. And you've been here ever since. We got so much to teach you, Frollo. Like, I played games all my life, but online stuff is just eh. Nah, I feel you. Check Messenger. Okay. Give me a second. Let me check something. Me online is like... Gotcha. Yeah, but... I don't know. I've always... Well, not oh. It wasn't until, like... Maybe, like... 10, 12 years ago that I really started getting into, like, video game communities and just the online chats and, like, information. I really do feel like you shouldn't be paying too much attention to video games outside of, like, I like this game and my friends like it too, so let's talk about it. And, like, Google search it, read about it. Let me see. Let me check. Damn it. For whatever reason, message doesn't want to load. Must go to the site. If we're talking horror games, I just picked up Phasmophobia. Gets creepy, dude. Ooh. Arson is Christmas, and it's simple. Or fire or something. It's arson, that's what it is. A good indie Christmas horror game. That's right. It's real short. You can probably finish it in one stream. Phasmophobia is about ghost hunters. You're supposed to piss off the entity. Figure out what kind of ghost it is. I like how you're supposed to piss it off. You gotta piss it off first to make it real. Okay. You go around a room shouting, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And then it gets mad at you. I hope it doesn't kill you. Dude, it works. That sounds like a good game, right? You get evidence of what it's like and what it doesn't like. You're gonna like use somebody as bait then run. I've heard of this game. It's like early access, right? It's like still super like in beta. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, I was finally able to check Messenger. That took forever. Gotcha. Well, let's see. I guess if it's starting hella early. Which I wish it wasn't, but if it ends early, I could probably stream the VOD. Because I won't be keeping up with any announcements. I will stay off the internet. Yeah, rough around the edges, but it's fun. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And depending on how you go about it, how it appears. 4-player co-op, got you. I think it'd be fun with friends because we'd be screaming and laughing the whole time. And it's all RNG, so you can get anything from a spirit. Oh, spirit, Oni, Shroud, Poltergeist, or Demon. That actually sounds really cool. I need to look into this. I barely got on the Among Us train. Not even really the train. I got like on the Among Us caboose. And I need to get on that Among Us train. The little girl. Alright, now I can talk again. I want to see. I think it's $13.99 right now. Let me check. Actually, that's hella affordable. Again, rough around the edges. It's not a real game yet, right? It's still demo. Yep, can't confirm. You know what? That's not that bad. 14 bucks, you say? Nah, it's on Steam. Oh, okay. But is it early access or is it like a proof of concept kind of a thing? Because I heard it's like the guy making it or the team making it still. Ooh. Key limit increased by 10. Ah, baby. Okay, I guess I have to break those jewels. the deets right now. Alright, keep me updated, Muglord. I can't wait till I get my PC because I'm gonna just buy so many cheap games. Gotcha. That's right, birthday money, right? That is the plan. Roll up. I ran out of MP, and I took way too much damage. And I don't remember the last time I saved. Let's see. Why early access? We wanted to get the game into the hands of players midway through development, in order to make sure we make the best game possible. Approximately how long will this game be in early access? The current plan is to release the game in 2021. However, this may change depending on features added and how the game will progress through early access. I don't even know anymore. Either birthday money or just a PC. Okay. Well, either way, you know, it's not a race. It's not like the games are going to be leaving or anything. When you get one, the cheap games will remain cheap, and the expensive games will hopefully come down to be cheap too. Kind of the same way it is. It's kind of like that in everything now. I think Steam was... They set the bar, and Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo were like, hey, if we make our games cheap on a sale, people will buy. So now everyone kind of does it. Also, Metal Gear Solid 5 is coming tomorrow. No, you're gonna love that game. Have you played the Metal Gear Solid series? I have to play that series on stream one of these days. That's like one of my favorite all time. I have each game like 3 times because I love it so much, and I'm stupid with my money. Nope. Okay, well, it plays very different. Well, not very different, but it plays like Peace Walker. Peace Walker is it was for the... No, it's for the PSP, I think. Basically, Metal Gear Solid 5 is a portable game, like, enhanced. Me too, I go. I bought GTA 5 many, many, many times. That's understandable, though. That's GTA 5. So many people have bought that many, 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 many times. You can buy GTA 5 on 360. You can buy GTA 5 on Xbox One X. You can buy GTA 5 on Xbox Series X next year. I think the only console you can't buy GTA on is Nintendo. And maybe if they make the Switch Pro, that could be it. Oh, got him. Oh, that was stuck. Uh-oh. The bots are here. PC, PS3, PS4. Imagine Nintendo. Ban. Timeout. Kill. Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5 is the single best-selling game of all time. Can you see why? It's on everything. No! No! Damn it, I died. Oh god, how far was I? How far? Ah, my stupid button. I hope you're happy. Alright. Gotta go down and around, I think. No! I Time stop. Telling you, that man's would have gone a millisecond after he typed a horrible message if I was mod. Okay, interesting. I'm always looking to knight people to turn a sword. Kinda like this lightsaber I have. You guys would be like this lightsaber. You are this lightsaber. That attack, that is what you do for the stream. Now I must sheath the lightsaber. White rabbit. Lightsaber skill. You gotta be careful with the lightsaber. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even realize I fell. Ah! I'm a fool! Where am I? Energy. Imagine being knighted with a lightsaber. Your face would burn off. Only if the person knighting you doesn't know what they're doing. Especially if it was a dark saber. Again, only if the person knighting you doesn't know what they're doing. If they know what they're doing, you got nothing to fear. Alright, lightsaber. Do your thing! Damn it, I'm missing. I'm missing. I was like, oh, hell no. Where's all my money? Speaking of Darksaber, Frollo, have you been keeping up with the Mandalorian? I don't trust this thing. Yes, I have. Good, good. That's all I needed to know. Because it has been getting epic. I'm waiting for next episode on Friday. Me too. So you watch, Cannibal Queen watches, Sora watches. Pretty sure Dim Kara watches. Who else do I know watches? Arc Boba Fett, of course. Season finale, I think, is next Friday. Bruh, most recent episode was just tragic. Me too. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's next, yeah, next Friday? Yeah. Because I know it either ends the week before Christmas or Christmas is the last episode. Okay. Haven't seen season 2. Yeah, it finishes this month. And then next year will be season 3. At least I'm like 95% sure. I wanted to wait for the last episode to binge it. We're getting season 3. Oh yeah, the Mandalorian was renewed for season 3 before season 2 even started. Hype, baby. Yeah. Aside from the Marvel, damn it. Aside from the Marvel stuff that's gonna be coming next year, Mandalorian is like top reason. That and Hamilton. Lightsaber. Vending machine. I know. I have no one to talk to about it. Right? Yeah. I really gotta start talking more about the Mandalorian with you guys. And the Discord. I don't want to spoil anyone here that comes by the stream, but definitely it's like stupid good. Bro, Ego, they don't have all the X-Men movies on Disney Plus. Same thing with Wolverine. I thought they did. Or they should be coming. They should be. I don't think Disney's gonna get the New Mutants anytime soon, but everything before that, I feel like they should have. I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain that they should. Uh-oh. Save completed. Oh! Could this be the end? Nah, they have a few, but not all. Yet. Okay. I think over time, they definitely should. Disney's not going to start making their own X-Men movies for, like... I think Kevin Feige said last year, before COVID, it was, like, probably going to be 5 years before they touch the X-Men, and with everything getting pushed back a year, that's going to be 5 years from next year. So, 2026 is when we'll see Thor, Guardians of the Galaxy, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider, Blade, and anything else they have planned. Dude, so I'm replaying Sonic 2, and Mystic Cave is such a beautiful... Oh, bullshit stage. Boss fight. No! Yeah, I don't want to give it anything away for people who don't want to shit. Yeah, we definitely got 5 years. This sucks. Alright? I mean, there's a chance he could be lying to us and we get it a lot sooner, but... Blade is, like, for real. Blade, the X-Men, Fantastic Four are, like, 5 years away. From next year. So, 2026, the soonest. That's, like, the soonest. Ghost Rider, Fantastic Four. What the frick? I'm dying. Yep. They got all those things back, and they're probably not going to use them until... movie-wise again, until then. Dude, if they do House of M, god damn, it's gonna be tight. Alright? There's so many things they can do with the X-Men. I love all these prequel X-Men movies too. They're just so good. Oh yeah, X-Men movies. X-Men and Spider-Man and Blade single-handedly, like... I mean, there was superhero movies before, but those three franchises at the end of, like... during the 90s and early 2000s, were like, alright, we could do some stuff with these superheroes. Like, they made superheroes a thing, household name. Spider-Man too. And then the fact that we're getting the Spider-Verse in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield are going to come back. So is Doc Ock, Electro, Gwen Stacy, from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. If Tobey Maguire comes back to be Old Man Spider-Man from the Spider-Verse, I'm gonna be like, yes! I raged when Disney got Spider. Also, next Avenger movie. Not in the next 5 years. Like, I don't think there's gonna be an Avengers movie for quite a while. I think it's Doctor Strange... in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor Ragnarok, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Volume 3, Blade, X-Men, if they get to it, whatever Fantastic Four ends up being, Black Widow, Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus, Hawkeye and Disney Plus, Vision, WandaVision, Disney Plus, Loki, Disney Plus. Um, I'm trying to think at the top of my head what other movies. There might be one or two other movies I don't know, or I can't think off the top of my head that are planned. Oh, Spider-Man 3. Whatever that ends up being called. There might be one more. Maybe another Ant-Man and the Wasp. uh, yeah, oh yeah. Kirsten Dunst is coming back as Mary Jane too. They need to do a Brotherhood movie. Right? Oh, that'd be so good. Vulture, yeah, Vulture's coming back. Sinister Six, baby. In a Spider-Man movie, perhaps. We won't know. All we know is that all the old Spider-Men from other movies are coming to be in Spider-Man 3, and the villains. A villain from each movie. So Doc Ock, Tobey Maguire, Electro, Andrew Garfield, Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, Vulture's in Supermax jail. Technically, the Scorpion. I think the Scorpion died. I think they also want to cross over with Venom. Morbius is a thing, so they might use that. Doctor Strange is supposed to be in Spider-Man 3. So, isn't Carnage in the works right now? I think Carnage is in the works, but they want to do Venom 2 before like they do a Carnage movie, because he's teased at the end of Venom. A Loki movie needs to be done. F the Scorpion. F the Scorpion. I think I think he died. Didn't he die at the, I don't know. He was like a low level, they made him seem like a, oh yeah, Scorpion. And then and then Spider-Man kicked him off the boat, and then Iron Man yelled at him. He was like, blah 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 blah, you're in trouble, give me the suit. He's like, Mr. Stark, but I'm nothing without the suit. Blah, 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 blah. You're making me sound like my dad. Give me the suit. And then we all know what happened to Mr. Stark. Oh, God. Yes. Well, if they're doing Spider-Verse right now, they could dip into Secret Wars. I mean, they could. We don't... Okay, before I do the boss battle, we don't know the extent of the multiverse. All we know is Doctor Strange is going to be dealing with the multiverse in his own movie, and then there's going to be, I guess, some ramifications. Or if they don't do the one more day storyline from the comics, and because of the events that happened at Far From Home, they could easily undo that. So I don't know if he's going to be visiting other worlds, or are the characters going to come to his, kind of like how it was Into the Spider-Verse CG, which we're also getting a part 2, by the way. Hopefully end of next year, beginning of 2022. And I can't wait for Spider-Verse 2. The only Spider-Man movie to win an Oscar, by the way. Enter the Spider-Verse. That's an Academy Award-winning Spider-Man movie. Mr. Stark, please. You're even here now? Right now, loser. It's like, I am here. I want Blade so badly, right? I think Blade would be great. Blade was always fun. But yeah, no lie, Enter the Spiders. Stupid pretty. Hell yeah, man. Everyone was like, Sony made this movie? Sony made the only Spider-Man movie to win an Oscar? Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse is... Oh, man. The fact that you could use the Spider-Verse costume in Miles Morales on PS5 and PS4. Oh, it's so awesome. It makes me want to play the game, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that PS quintuple. I'm eager to get one, but I'm not in like a huge rush. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure. I just remembered the OG guy. Wesley Snipes. I believe they... What is the actor's name that's going to be played? I think it's like Marshala Ali or Marshall Ali. He's the guy from Alita. The bad guy from Alita. he's gonna be Blade. I'm trying to think of what other like movies he's like been in. I think he was in Green Book, the story like in the during the civil rights era. I think, uh, as a famous black musician that would travel to South playing concerts. And he might be in something else. He was also the voice of the Prowler in Into the Spider-Verse. So like he's done a lot of work, but he's still like up and coming. Oh, that's right. I forgot. They're also doing Black Panther 2. Now that I'm like, that's what I was forgetting. But we don't know what's going to happen with Black Panther 2 since we lost our king. Wakanda forever. Kevin Hart as Blade. that's a gold star. Okay, Mahershala Ali. He got tossed aside pretty quick. It's more of a henchman. I just remember this gangster character from like Scary Movie 2. Or was it Scary Movie 3? Him being Blade. Wait, what? That's a gold star, Frollo, for nominating Kevin Hart to be your Blade. Black Panther came back, right? I have some very bad news for you. We are without our king. He's gone back to the ancestral plane. I think word on the street is they want T'Challa's sister Shuri to take over the mantle of Black Panther, like she did in the comics. Right. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. The character Black Panther will forever live in our hearts. Or no, I said that wrong. The character Black Panther will never die. The actor Chadwick Boseman, he will forever live in our hearts. Yeah, I still can't believe he's gone too. That's so many. 2020 just. We already all know. It goes without saying, but yeah, it's been a hell of a year. Well, what was I doing? Okay. Freaking wrist bumped. Ollie was in Predators? Really? Was he in Predators? I honestly don't remember that. Okay, he was in Alita, House of Cards, Moonlight. Okay, I actually need to see Moonlight. I watched The Hunger Games, but I wasn't like. I mean, I watched it, but did I really watch them? um, that's crazy that he was in Predators. I don't remember him, but I believe you. Definitely, I remember him in Alita, even though he didn't do much. He was just look intimidating, be a puppet for Edward Norton, who looked a lot like James Cameron. Chadwick Boseman was raised in the town I live in, Anderson, South Carolina. Ooh, I didn't know that. Cool. Going down his IBD. Okay. 2 more school years. I'll be in the same high school that he went in. Wow. That's crazy. That means the school probably has a yearbook from the year he went, which was probably because he was 40. He was like in his early 40s. So if they keep the yearbooks from at least, what we'll say, 25 years ago, your school might have his actual, like, his yearbook photo. And if he was in other things, like maybe he was in like drama club or something. Again, that's a big if. He was just a student at the time, so. But damn, that's pretty cool. Nice. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Very sad that we lost our Black Panther. It honestly. I still have to remind myself that Stan Lee's also gone. Stan the man. And George A. Romero. I met his niece once. She was nice. Cool. AKA Horace Stanley. Oh yeah, Romero. That guy. Single-handedly like horror movies brought him to the masses. It's like, okay, this is a thing now. Open the floodgates. He did. I always thought they looked familiar. Yeah, exactly. Romero for horror movies, pretty much Stanley for superheroes. But let's see. God damn, this is an amazing talk. let me let me continue with the game for just a little bit while we continue. You made it. Who are you? I think this is like Final Bataru. I could be. Who remembers Lego Marvel Avengers where Stanley was OP? Damn, not gonna lie. I've played a little bit, but I've never got to use Stanley. Like my nephews love those games. I mean, I love the Lego games too. But I think the only ones I like actually played from beginning to end is probably the Star Wars Lego Star Wars and Lego Gotham City 1 and 2. They made him go Hulk mode. Different Iron Man suits for Stan and a Hulkbuster for Stan. It was so cool. Nice. He's Stan the Man Lee. Most memorable Stanley moment for me was at the end of the 90s Spider-Man. Oh, dude, I love that episode. I know exactly what you're talking about. Spider-Man? Yeah. You're real? I know, right? I'm my own living, breathing person where I come from, but I guess in your reality, I'm a person of fiction. I dreamt you up one day, and here we are. It's like, there's one thing I've always wanted to do. What's that, Stan? Go web slinging. Think you could help an old fan out? Anything for you. And he takes Stanley web swinging through New York, and he's like, woohee! I was like, all right, Stanley, I'm going to leave you on this building. I got to go back to my universe. He's like, all right, Excelsior. How do I get home? I guess I'll wait for the Fantastic Four to pick me up. Oh, man. That's such a good episode. Never finished. Got canceled. We were going to find out what happened to Mary Jane, and then... which was like a plot thread. Like 3 seasons in the making. Never got a definitive answer. Same thing with 90s X-Men. They both got canceled after 4 years, I think. Even though they were like ratings juggernauts. Damn toys, man. Why do companies want to push toys? Every time a good show comes out and there's toys and the toys don't sell, well, can't sell the toys, we can't make money. Axe it. That's how Young Justice got canceled. And Green Lantern, the animated series. And a bunch of other things. Because they weren't marketable merchandise-wise. Not to mention that it's heavily favored to have shows that cater to both boys and girls as opposed to just boys. Or just girls. Again, I know this because huge nerd. And there's like people that actually worked on the show that have like talked about it openly. Like, oh yeah, the networks want them to sell toys, and if they can't sell toys, then like that's it. Like, but that's okay because we have streaming networks now, and they give them money to be good because they need the content. You remember Spider-Man Unlimited? Oh hell yeah, I do. Then Battleweb scoop Spider-Man to never be seen. Like Spider-Man and Daredevil. Oh yeah. That was another good episode. The trial, Peter Parker. Holy shit, it had such a whack such good plot. Oh yeah, the high evolutionary going on like the other Earth. And then it's the nanite spider suit. Spider-Man Unlimited. I liked its whole little, it's like spy intro. Bow, 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 bow. Ba-na-na-na. But dude, the Spider-Man from the 90s, Fox Kids Spider-Man with the theme song from who's the guitarist of Aerosmith? He's the one that did the theme song. The da na na da na da na na da na. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. The lead guitarist of Aerosmith came up with the theme song for the Spider-Man animated series of the 90s. And a baller ass spider suit. Hell yeah. 90s X-Men was perfect. Bro, I tried to get the Juggernaut toy for X-Men so badly I never got it. Oh man. That reminds me of one of my cousin who like pretty much got every toy he ever wanted. And he had like he had like the Blackbird, Wolverine, Cyclops, Gambit. Oh. I was always so jelly as a kid. I was like, damn, son, your parents love you that much? Oh, man. I still remember them. Yep, it was all about the sales up until about 2010-ish. Yeah. And to say it's what killed Thunder... Yeah, that's also Thundercats, the reboot 2012, which was good, too. That's like the worst part, is that every single show that's gotten canceled because toys don't sell has been good. It's just because they can't push the merchandise. Like, oh, man. So many shows. And that was a very good reboot. I agree with you. 90s X-Men, literally perfect. I love that show so much. It was canceled when I watched it because I had the discs and never finished. I got Gamby. Nice. Yeah, that show is what made Gambit so popular. And that's what brought Jim Lee up to stardom, because he's the guy that would draw all the 90s comics. I think one of the best-selling comics of all time is X-Men #1 during the 90s. They relaunched it, and it was in the same like universe as the cartoon. People went wild. That thing is like, I think it's still #1, or it's like one of the top-selling. And the 90s is like notoriously bad for comics, because that's when the comic bubble burst and comics were worthless, and Marvel sold all their distribution rights to theaters so they could stay afloat before Disney would buy them and make their own movies. Shit, talking about Spider-Man, talk to my friend would go nuts if he was been hunting down Spider-Man comics. I love my Gambit toy. I lost Gambit one toy. Oh, you lost him one day? I cried. Never found him. Jim Lee had such an iconic style. He still does. But, like, that's, like... That X-Men #1 that he drew, the 2-page spread, oh, that is, like... They released toys of that same very comic cover, like, 2 or 3 years ago. Hasbro did. And they had it in a box set where you had every character in the exact pose that they're in the comics. So it was Wolverine, Gambit, Jubilee, Jean Grey, Charles Xavier, Magneto, I think Sabretooth, Cyclops, maybe Psylocke. I think Psylocke. Pretty much posed like how they were in the comics. Oh, it was a Comic-Con exclusive though. I don't know if they ever like sold it to non-con goers, but it was like, I was like, damn, I think I might have pictures. I'll have to show you guys. I'll post some in the Discord. But that was like, fuck, I want it. It was like, it was selling for like a cool 200 or something like that. Again, con exclusive, and I think it was New York Comic Con. But I was like, damn, nostalgia. I need it. Oh yeah, he made them Gambit colors work. Remember when Rogue kissed Gambit? Beast. That's right, Beast. Beast is also there. Also Beast is Rogue and Gambit kiss. That's also when like the 90s X-Men television series and the comics were like forever like that's like one of the peaks for sure. Like that is right before it started crashing and other people were like comics are worthless. And everyone stopped buying them. And Marvel practically went bankrupt. Like within a year. And that's how we got superhero movies. Dude. So you guys like the X-Men intro, right? Have you guys seen the X-Men Japanese intro? Oh, dude, that's even more freaking epic. I know exactly what you're talking about. X-Men. Shit is hype. Yeah. Oh, man. Muglord, see if you can find it and post it in the Discord. I know exactly what you're talking about, too. That thing is like, damn. I mean, I love the American intro. That's like hella iconic. But the Japanese version that they did, oh, X-Men. Sent it to you. I don't buy comics, but the few that I did buy were all Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, he's pretty badass, man. I'm a big Nightcrawler fan. I'm a huge fan of the X-Men. I have no problem saying that I definitely, hands down, like the X-Men more than I like the Avengers. Like, for real. I mean, movie-wise, obviously the Avengers is, like, way more successful. The X-Men are still pretty good, but, like, cartoons, animated series, comic books, toys, action figures, I vastly prefer X-Men. Like, vastly prefer X-Men. Imagine X-Men in Endgame. That would have in a perfect world. That would have been the dream. We'll have to see. I don't know what kind of event we'll ever get to have. I don't know. Whatever Avengers we have, because they're definitely going to be a different roster. We'll never have the OGs. That's just the nature of the beast and how that ended, but oh damn. Yep. I'll be posting that in the Discord later for sure. Nice, nice. Yeah. Okay, I can confirm. It is in the Discord. Yeah, that thing is like that animation that they did and then just the song. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Damn, man. I still get chills every once in a while. I'll watch an episode or two. I think they're also on Disney Plus. But it's like da-na-na-na-na, da-da-da-da-da, 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 da 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 da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. So good. My real dad predicted Endgame perfectly when I was little. And I waited years for it to come out, and it did. He wasn't perfect. I know my friends uh, pretty much moved a kid so he could get into the Spider-Man comics. Me and him had some backdoor dealing for comics at night. Damn, Mark Boba Fett. I mean, I've been a big fan of comics all my life. I have phases where like I collect and then I stop and then I get back into it and I collect. Um, I have a pretty decent physical collection. I've since backed off, and that's like one of the mediums. I'm like, all right, I can't as much as I want to buy physical and support local comic shops. I'm like, the space. I gotta give this one to the digital age, and I don't like. I vastly prefer physical media to digital, like 100%. If there's something I really love and I can get it physical, I will. Like I'll go to the extent. I don't care where I gotta go or where I gotta pre-order. I will do it. But with the dozens of comics that come out on a monthly basis, and the few that I choose to keep up with, I'm like, all right, I need something sleek and compact, so digital it is. But if I had like unlimited space or storage that I didn't have to pay for, I would love to continue getting physical. I just, I've always loved it. Yeah, I've seen you studio. It's pretty packed. So much merch. All right, Muglord knows. I'm like, ah man, I got. Ah man, it's at a point. It's at a point where I have to choose what I. It's like if I really love it, I'll buy physical. I've been trying to be better, but I got a bunch of stuff. I am both proud and ashamed. I hope there isn't an earthquake. I fear like my wall of merch will just crush me in my sleep. X-Men, Fantastic Four, other solo heroes weren't in it. I was so sad. Just like imagine the Thing with Nightcrawler and Blade. Yeah, Deadpool comics are great. I have a few. Um, he's been ever since his movie, like right, I'd say 2012, 2011. He kind of, I mean, Deadpool's always been popular, but he like surged in popularity, and then ever since his movies came out, like even more so. And that's another movie that Disney's trying to do. They're trying to do Deadpool 3, but I don't think they've officially announced it. But that's another one that's going to be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe now, Deadpool 3. So, uh, yeah, I find learned some Carnage comics for my nephew for Xmas. Nice. So far as I know, I have all the Avengers versus X-Men and some variants. All the Army of Darkness versus Marvel Zombies. Ooh, dude, that's a good. Both of those really good storylines. I know AVX was. I think that was the last storyline before Marvel started doing yearly reboots. Like that had to have been 2011, 2010. I remember it very fondly. That's like the X-Men kind of got like that was the beginning of them getting like shelved because Disney wanted like all things X-Men, like don't do it. We want like they've never officially addressed, but like for a while they were like not anti, but they were just like they would not promote the X-Men. Like they didn't have a monthly series. They weren't featured in crossovers all that much. The movies were at Fox and they were doing okay. And Disney was like, all right, we're pushing the Inhumans. The Inhumans were the thing at that time. We're like, we're going to make the Inhumans like the X-Men and everyone's going to love them. And everyone's like, nah, dog, you got the X-Men, use the X-Men. We don't want no Inhumans. To the point where there was supposed to be an Inhumans movie. A lot of people forget. But Kevin Feige, when he announced Phase 3, there was supposed to be Inhumans. And that ended up being a very mediocre show on ABC, I think. That got canceled after a season. And no one's like, man, this was supposed to be a movie. Never forgive you, Kevin Feige. The movies are pretty good. I've always dreamed of the Juggernaut charging at me with a murderous intent. AVX was 2012. I would go to the comic book shop when I was at Northridge. First time I got a membership card for a comic shop. Nice. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so if my memory serves me right, that was the last decade. Beginning of last decade. That was like the beginning of the end for the X-Men comic wise. And like just on all media on all platforms and social outlets that Disney controlled cuz they were like they didn't officially say anything, but it was like everyone could tell like, dude, you're not using the X-Men cuz like Fox has them and you want to buy Fox or you want to absorb or get a deal. And Lord and behold, as soon as Disney acquires Fox and gets the X-Men back, X-Men comics are like on another resurgence. So they're coming back again. But there was like a 6 or 8 year lull where like all the X-Men fans were just like, all right, their time will come. And it's like, it's been hella like, we're going to push the Avengers, or Iron Man. Everyone's going to want Iron Man. I mean, granted, Spider-Man has always never not been, he's always popular. But like every character from a movie, like just into like, especially Marvel vs. Capcom. MVC, the video game series, like, again, it's like, where was the X-Men? They're a key component of that franchise. And people were like, it's a whole thing. I could honestly go on. This is like a like a really good discussion, but it's I'm just glad that the Dark Ages are over and the X-Men are back, and hopefully we get more. In another 5 years, beginning next year, hopefully we get to see them on the big screen, and they do it justice. Sadly, we won't have Hugh Jackman. I think he will be far too old to be Wolverine, but if they can get someone to, like, do justice by the role, I think we have a chance. Unless Hugh Jackman comes back. Maybe he comes back out of retirement to become Hugh Jacked Man. One more time. I started watching Runaways. It's okay. Yeah, Hulu, Marvel shows, they're alright. I think Hellfire's okay. It might be kind of meh. Yeah, Runaways is pretty good. Titans. Titans is good. Ooh. I don't want to pay for DC Universe to find out. Oh, that's okay. It's on HBO Max. If you have HBO Max, they're on there now. They're going to be all the DC Universe streaming shows. They're gonna be on HBO Max actually by the end of the year. So everything should be there the first of 2021, and then everything that they have working was supposed to be on DC Universe is going to be HBO Max. So that's another thing we gotta talk about. DC eventually, but on a side note, as janky as the Wolverine spin-off movies can be, they finished so strong with, yeah, Logan was like, that's the swan song. That's like, all right, Hugh Jackman. I can see why you're like, I'm done. Like, it's not that I don't want to do this anymore. It's like, there's a quote from The Simpsons, because of course there's always a quote from The Simpsons, but it goes, Dad, why did the Cosby Show end? Well, you see, son, Mr. Cosby, and I know to bring up Bill Cosby is such a no-no these times, it is like he cared about the integrity and the quality of the show, so he ended on a high note instead of letting the show drag on, becoming garbage. And he's like, if I was in charge and I had my own show, I'd run that thing into the ground. Amen, boy. Amen. Oh, man. But yeah, that's a really damn good movie. I haven't watched Logan. Well, you've never seen Logan? Wow. It's so good. Like, really, it's definitely one of the better Marvel X-Men movies from Fox. Like, that's really good. It's probably the best, I think. I mean, people have like nostalgia feelings for X2 and the first X-Men, but I think Days of Future Past and Logan, definitely all Deadpool 1 and 2, are also really strong. First Class as well. Everything else, 1 and 2, pretty good. X3, the last X-Men United, The Last Stand, whatever. Yeah, no one likes to talk about that. And X-Men Apocalypse, okay. And then the Dark Phoenix, that one was like, all right. You guys obviously had nothing left. I saw it and I was like, all right. Not that I didn't want to try, but it was definitely like, yeah. And then New Mutants, also okay. It wasn't like bad or anything, but I was like, all right, I see what you were trying to go for. It's kind of run of the mill. Like, the Fox Marvel movies have always been kind of like They're good, but they've hardly ever been great. They dabbled with success. They have like a few standouts, but that's about it. It was a westerny pace. Yeah, that's the thing. Logan is a western. It's uh, it's written like a western. It's shot like a western too. And I love westerns, so that's why. God, I love Logan. Character and the movie. Wolverine was good because he survived a nuke. Also true. But a good westerny pace. I'm pretty sure Logan is on Disney Plus. Days of Future Past was good. Yeah, that one was hella good. That's definitely a high point for Fox X Men. So Logan is not on a subscription.